The real objective of this summit is to give just highlights of the investment opportunities that exist in Ghana, the kind of work that is ongoing in Ghana, and how you can partner us take advantage of it. Earlier, His Excellency the President himself spoke and outlined the general investment climate, some of the specific investment opportunities, the improving macro framework, and in particular, the improving doing business framework in Ghana. We had some time to talk about the financial markets, the changes that are also being done by the central bank, and how it's helping to build a robust financial system in the country. One of our major areas of interest, agriculture, featured the minister himself outlining what has been going on, the kind of returns we are getting, and most importantly, the kind of opportunities that exist for businesses that want to play in the agri sector. And then the broader transformational agenda was outlined, also showcasing how you can plug in at various levels. We've spent time with the railway and other infrastructure ministers who have also explained the goals, the work ongoing there, where they need some resources, where they need ancillary services, and how you can again plug in there. And then the Honorable Minister for Trade and Industry also spent time answering questions on the industrial agenda and support programs. Last year, I really hope many of you joined us for the year of return, but if you didn't, it's not too bad. Now we are beyond the return. For the next decade, you still have opportunity not just to visit, but also to come plant little businesses that can help the tourism sector. We've spoken about the banking sector reforms and how it's helping to build a strong banking sector that can also stimulate further growth in our country. The African Common Market, and then one of my favorite panels was on digitization, the future economy, and for many of you in fintech and related services, how you can play there. My panel was on natural resources, the kind of legal framework we've put in place there, and how it sets your expectations quite clearly so that you can also play there. And then we had a cocoa lesson, hopefully making all of us converts. We've spoken about housing, the huge deficit, which also represents a huge opportunity. And for many of you who are already in the housing sector or services associated with housing, you couldn't find a better place than this to play. And then we've seen private sector examples of how people have come back home, have built businesses or partnered with people, and are making some good money and excelling. So what next? My simple task is to share with you a charge. And here's the charge. Beyond today, what we ask of you humbly is to make direct contact, not just with the businesses and the booths that are out here, but with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the Ghana High Commission, and then the various organizations that have come together to create this platform for us. We need to make direct contact. What we don't want is you going, oh, it was a beautiful meeting, and then now you struggle to get who can hold your hand and plug you in. So we need you to make direct contact with the GIPC and the High Commission and the organizations that have been here to help us out. The second thing that we need you to do is to brace, as any entrepreneur would do, and take a dive. You know, in your various areas, it's never a tea party when you're starting a business or starting a new venture. You brace for impact. It's the same when you want to come and do some business. We're doing a lot to make it easier for you to roll back or to come to Ghana and do business, but we need you to brace like an entrepreneur would do and get ready to take a dive. If you're having any bottlenecks or any challenges at any point in time, the GIPC is a first stop to help you resolve whatever challenges that you may be having. But finally, whatever you do, we need you to come and join us to build some partnerships, to do some business together, to create some jobs, help people make some incomes, and bring about that economic transformation that we're all working towards. I want to thank you for being with us yesterday and today. Thank you.